You're a kid back in school. You're trying out for the 100-meter dash, okay? You're on your line, you look to your left, nobody there. You look to your right, the nerdy kid is lined up with you in the exact same heat. On your marks, get set, go. He gaps you. Like, it's not even close. Like, this dude hit the Naruto run and absolutely dog walked you. You see him hit that same run through the dumbass hallways when he's in school. You see him get into a fight at school. He starts powering up like he's Goku about to go Super Saiyan. Fast forward a couple years, now he's some gym bro who mogs everybody that you know, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. When I was younger, man, I got into all the nerdy shit. I'm talking like anime, fighting games, superheroes, card games, all of it, bro. I was a nerdy, I was a cornball kid, I'm not gonna lie. You know, during recess time, I would go with my other nerd friends and we would run around and do anime battles during recess. I'm talking fucking, we were doing some stupid shit. You know, I like sports, you know, but so some days I would go out and play basketball, play soccer, you know, like the regular shit that like kids do, right? But other days, if the weather was just right, I'm talking, it wasn't windy, it was sunny outside, it was just nice, you know what I mean? Boom, bust out the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I start dueling my friends and shit. I can't even imagine what we looked like at that time, bro. Absolute chuds. You know, like me and my homies, like we were probably considered like the corny kids in the class. Like I guarantee a lot of those kids who looked at us probably thought we were lame, nerdy, this, that, and the third. But hey, as time went on, we got better at like learning how to fit in around certain people. You know, we weren't trying to get bullied. We were trying to get bullied, all right? I wasn't like a super popular kid in school, but I definitely wasn't one of them like nerds who are always sitting in the stairwell during lunch. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't one of them. I was out and about. I was doing some things. You know, I was hanging with some cool people. It was cool. You know, some light. You know, so I was cool with the nerds. I was cool with the popular kids. I was cool with everybody. That's what we call a closeted nerd. You know, there's like a lot of different stereotypes that you think of when it comes to thinking about a nerd. You know what I mean? Like glasses, chopped, long greasy hair that goes down to their ass crack, smells like butt. You know what I mean? Like I was some of those, not all of them, but I definitely did indulge in like most of the things that they did. I realized at a young age, I had to hide a lot of my interests, all right? And it all hit me on one fateful day. I had just gotten into Yu-Gi-Oh! Through my older brother, you know what I'm saying? And if you're familiar with card games, you know, like, only way to get specific cards is if you get them through buying a specific set or a specific booster box, or you could go to a little card store, a little local store and find some singles there. So one day my brother took me to a card store, all right? And boom, a heat wave of BO and ass just hits me in the face. Absolutely diabolical, disgusting. Keep in mind, I'm like maybe 8 to 10 years old. I don't exactly remember, right? You know, I go around, I look for a couple singles. I found what I'm looking for a little bit, you know, but I didn't find everything I needed. So I'm wondering, you know, maybe they got the set I'm looking for. I go up to the worker, I'm like, yo, do you guys have this specific set? All right, for anybody interested, I was building an Inzector deck. All right, the set was called Order of Chaos. The worker, you know, he looks at little 9-year-old me. I was like roughly 9. You know, he looks at me, he says, nah, we just ran out. He points to my left and says, that guy just bought them all. I look over and my eyes widen because what I'm feasting my eyes on is absolutely diabolical. I see the most unhygienic lard of a human being sitting there, just 3 booster boxes of Order of Chaos laid out in front of him. He's just cracking them packs open like on the table, like what the fuck? Bro couldn't spare me 1 or 2 packs. Nah, he had to have them all, he just had to. If that guy was one of the 7 deadly sins, he would be greed or gluttony. Because the worst part is, to his left, were like 10 tacos from Taco Bell just lined up. And you just see him, he just cracks a pack open, eat the taco. Cracks a pack open, cracks a taco. He just fucking everything. I don't know, man. This dude's hands were all greased up, cheese, queso, whatever the fuck all over it. And like, you just know the PSA rating of those cards instantly dropped as soon as his slob fingers just started touching on everything. Fuck that guy, bro. Oh, the hell, the lights just turned off. Look, when I'm 40 like that guy or whatever, you know, I'll be cracking packs open with my son or something, whatever, bro. We'll be opening up packs every once in a while, whatever, right? But being unhealthy like that, being unhygienic like that, That's a choice, bro. I understand you want to make the argument saying, I got a condition, that's what makes me smell funky. I got a condition and it makes it hard for me to lose weight. Okay, well, what about the fucking condition that makes you eat Taco Bell and open up fucking packs? That's a damn choice, bro. Say whatever you want. That's ridiculous. And that's when it all hit me. That's when everything hit me. I understood. My classmates that hear me talking about nerdy anime shit like that or card game shit like that, they confine me into the same group as motherfuckers like that. So little 9-year-old me had to make a decision. Either drop everything I love or accept everything that comes with being a nerd. I couldn't pick either side. I had so many great memories with friends and family, with my anime shit and my nerdy shit. But then I also had a lot of bad memories being made fun of. So I learned how to code switch. Around the nerds, I'll be one of them. Around the not so nerds, I'll be one of them. A double agent, if you will, a closeted nerd. In the 3rd grade, I had this teacher, all right? His name was Mr. Carroll. I don't care. I'm gonna say his name. I just doxed him. He was one of the best teachers I've ever had. And the whole class would agree too. If you go ask him right now, they'd be like, yeah, he was goated. He had aura, bro. You don't understand. Mr. Carroll had aura. I wanted to be like him. And the biggest reason is because I could tell he was a closeted nerd just like me. He would bring all of his game consoles in school. And he would say, yo, if you guys want to go outside during recess, you can, but you can also stay inside and play video games, and it'll be chill. Obviously, there were some days where he would say, "Now you guys have to go outside to be healthy, play some sports or whatever." But a lot of days he would just be like, "It's cool," and I'd be inside playing Super Smash Bros. Melee with my homies. I just remember him being into all the nerdy shit that I was into. Maybe not anime, but he was into all the crazy games and all that stuff. But at the same time, he was insane at soccer. He was nasty at soccer. So he was into sports too, and you could tell he was a closeted nerd. He was able to fit into both sides. It was obvious because the whole class liked him. As time went on, I just kind of, I don't know, I guess I naturally just started suppressing that nerdy side of me. I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I stopped watching as much anime. It's not like I grew out of it or anything. I still really like all that type of stuff, but I guess I got so used to putting that stuff to the back, and that was it, man. Gone. But not forever. You see, there would always be one constant circulation of nerd shit going on in my life, and that's what kept my fire going. That's what kept that spark inside of me. And boom, enter RDC World 1, when people take anime too far. Generational video. I remember watching that video and absolutely losing it. It was the funniest shit at the time. And I just remember all my classmates obviously watched anime and they knew about it. They all, of course, they found it funny. But on top of that, the people who didn't really watch anime like that, they didn't watch it at all even. They still found the video funny and entertaining. I'm sure y'all have seen the video, bro. If you haven't, you gotta go watch it. Top 10 videos all time. They were able to make anime watchers and non-anime watchers laugh at this video that was about anime. You know what I mean? To me personally, at least, they made anime mainstream. They really started blowing that shit up and bringing it to a wider audience. Fast forward some time, I'm in high school, right? At this point, most of my nerd has been suppressed. I started meeting and talking to new people. I still got my OG friends back from elementary school, but it also does feel like they started making that same transition that I did, you know what I mean? But RDC World kept blowing up. Marvel became one of the biggest franchises of all time. This was the Infinity War Endgame era. They were just dropping bangers, straight heat, back to back to back. You were in the theater every fucking month watching some new crazy shit. I'm slowly making new friends, and I got this well-established, quote unquote cool friend group, right? And then all of a sudden, I don't know when exactly it happened. It might have happened during the pandemic. And the only reason I say that is because everybody had so much time on their hands. But anime on TikTok pops off, right? All this crazy nerd shit's still going crazy. Marvel's still blowing up, still doing even more crazy things. I really do think during the pandemic, people were locked up and they were just yo, nobody can judge me. I'm hearing all this crazy hype about certain things on TikTok, anime, this, that, and the third, nerdy shit. Nobody's gonna make fun of me. Why not just give it a quick little chance? Oh, so it ain't so bad, right? It ain't so bad when you guys do it. All of a sudden, in-person shit comes back and then anime is cool. Just like that. All of the weird shit is cool now? These people just go willy-nilly, they can say whatever they want, but back when I did it, I got scolded? Nah, that's some bullshit, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I started going around telling everybody to watch One Piece. Got them all under the same infinite Tsukiyomi that I got put under. Straight Stockholm syndrome. Fucking ruined everybody's life. Now everybody's invested thinking they go see the One Piece one day. We're never gonna see it. We don't know what the fuck this dude cooking. He been cooking for the past 5 billion years with this dumbass fucking story. 2 billion chapters long. I got all these people on fucking One Piece. Motherfucker, I've been out this shit. I already pulled my investment out. I don't even fuck about the One Piece anymore. People mocked anime but never really watched it. Hated on card games but never actually tried them, you know. Didn't like fighting games because they couldn't do a quarter circle. You can dislike things, but you know, to have a solid opinion on it, especially like a hobby, you gotta at least try it out first. This video isn't about just nerd shit. I hope you guys are actually catching on to like what I'm trying to say. The great shift isn't people trying out nerd shit all of a sudden. It's people opening their minds, not being as judgmental and trying new things. I always say I'm grateful for the pandemic. I'm always saying I'm so thankful for it because it let me learn about myself. It let me try new things alone. This nerdy shit is completely normal. Come on, bro. I have a younger brother, bro, and he tells me that all of his friends are into the same things that he's into, you know, anime, games, whatever the hell, it's all the same. You know, he doesn't get picked on for it, ever. He doesn't get mocked by adults who just don't know the culture, you know what I mean? If people tried more new things, they would find a lot of things that they might be interested in. I want to give a big thanks to the cosplay community, man, because even though when some of y'all dress up, it's on some gooner bait shit, hey, boys will be boys. As long as you get more eyes on that nerdy shit that you're cosplaying, I'm fucking down, man. Hey, us OG fans, man, we all got pushed around so hard, we all went on our damn gym villain arcs. And you wanna know why? You wanna know why? It's because of you damn haters. You damn haters who all of a sudden are into all the shit that I was already into back in the day, bitch. Fuck y'all, man. Honestly, fuck y'all. We were on this shit before all of you motherfuckers. We got it out the mud. All of a sudden, you guys are trying to be like us. We were in this shit. You guys used to make fun of us for it. And now you guys want to be like us. It's all good, bro. Anyways, moral of the story is, bro, don't knock until you try it. Boom, call it a day.